Hello, I'm John Fox and from John West. I'm having a Danganronpa, the free killing harmony. I don't know how to do hand symbols for that adventure, and I'm still a bit dazed by Maki's incredible stories. I return to my room. Now, I did save then, so if I get a love key thing of somebody I don't want to see, I can just load up. See if it changes. I don't know if it's random or not. It might be a good time to try and find out. Want to guess that he'll be back in charge by the end of the, by the start of the next story. Anyway, I suppose it's night time. Angie established a curfew at night time, and I wonder what will happen with training. I'm gonna save my game just in case. That's the school rules. Just in case. Okay. I need to turn my dehumidifier on. What I do is I'll take medicine or put a thing on, and that will solve the problem. And then I go, problem solved. I'll stop doing the thing. Let's solve the problem. Anyway, it's too late now. There's a curfew at night time. I wonder what will happen with training.
That's true. To see
what Kaito has to say about this. I'm worried about him. Oh. I wonder if he's okay. Let's see if he's feeling better. Right as I was about to ring the bell, the door to Kato's room opened and out came Maki. Is she mad? You mad, lady? Oh, hey, bro. Perfect timing. I gotta apologize to you, too. He told me he was gonna skip today's training, too. So he still doesn't feel well. It's pathetic. But I haven't been able to eat or sleep much since yesterday. I think I'll get better if I just rest a little longer, you know? Okay, sure, Kaito. I'm not a doctor. Do what you have to do. Please don't die, though. We'd have to reschedule our training. Oh, by the way, I put Kurikyo back as the mastermind because I realised I took him off. We'd have to reschedule our training sessions either way. Come think of it. The student council said being out after nighttime is prohibited, right? Well, you're feeling sick. That's one thing, but I don't want you to change the training schedule. You don't need to do that. Really, but I don't want to skip it. So it'll just be the two of us training today. What? Huh? Really? You don't want to?
Do you want to die?
Die? Huh? That's
Sorry.
an old habit. Just pretend you didn't hear it. I didn't know such a habit existed.
Well...
Anyway, I don't want to give up now. I finally started to think about how I can confront it.
Okay.
So if I have to train alone, so be it. Maybe it's just because you're not feeling well, but this is really unlike you, Kaito. I never imagined that you'd be okay, that you'd obey Angie, and I thought you did whatever you wanted. Suichi, I'm sorry, but can I leave the training to you until I'm feeling better? Of course, Kaito. I nodded firmly and then chased after Maki, headed to the courtyard. Maki,
hey.
Kaito, you shouldn't worry about it. He's just feeling a little weak because he's sick. I'm sure he's not. My body stiffened on impulse. Maki's eyes and the entire aura surrounding her has completely changed. Her glare was blazing hot yet icy cold at the same time. I felt like if I'd pulled a muscle I could just put it on there and it'd probably help, maybe. Her very essence was a Game of Thrones, something of ice and fire? Maki? But her glare wasn't aimed at me, it was right past me. Such intense hostility. So this is your power. A normal person would have passed out just from that glare. Tenko.
Huh?
You probably want me to leave, right? But I won't run away. I'm not here to fight you, and I don't think you're here to enforce the curfew. What?
Huh?
You just thought you'd give her fucking evils for no reason then.
That's
Mackie,
right.
I'm not here as a student council member. I'm here to ask you a favour. A personal favour. A favour from us.
Hey,
I don't think she's with the student council. She doesn't sound brainwashed. Yeah, I'm not brainwashed at all. What? Oh, dear. Sorry. I think we need to see what she has to say. You're not
Well-
brainwashed. Does that mean you willingly join the student council? That sounds worse. Tinker,
Hey!
what are you talking about? I thought you believed in Achua. I could never
No.
believe in Angie's god. What?
Huh?
I only believe in Aikido, and as long as I have that, I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mental fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks to Aikido, my mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Angie's brainwashing. She
Then-
just pretended to be brainwashed. Why would you do that to infiltrate her? What sort of assassin are you? It's
Hey.
because you're worried about Himiko, aren't you? You just pretended to be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko has gotten so lazy, she's given up on thinking for herself. That's why she's depending on Angie. But I think Angie is dangerous.
that's right.
Okay, this lends to my theory that Angie's gonna die. I still think it's gonna be Kurikyo. But now we have other people with reasons. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna be Kurikyo, do I? I think it's gonna be the inventor lady. I've got the letter I. Whatever, Miyu, that's it. The student council idolizes Angie so much, they don't see how dangerous she is. That became clear to me after I infiltrated the student council. Angie truly believes in Achua. She believes that she is under Achua's protection. That's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks that she's Achua's vessel, so she doesn't feel guilty about anything she does. That's why you want me to kill her. That's a new face.
Huh?
Well,
Asking someone like me for a favour can only mean one thing. I won't deny that. I wanted her gone even before this all happened. And I think everyone has wanted someone to die at least once in their life. But going through with it is a different thing. It's wrong for a person... Did I set the alarm? I did. To commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is.
well,
Do you realise who you're talking to? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. I just want to stop Angie. The resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. Is it going to happen at a very specific time?
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not true. That's wrong. No, that's wrong.
I was just pressing things. If we go along with Monokuma's motive, it could lead to another killing. But the student council won't defy Angie, and I can't stop her on my own. That's why I came to ask you two. You're the only ones who can stop Angie. Only us. Well, I obviously can't ask Kokichi, Mio, or Kyo. Why not? Why not? And Kaito's not feeling well, you know?
that's
see.
true.
You didn't have many options.
Okay.
You decided not to speak to the guy who's really good at manipulating Gonta. Yeah, it's true. So please help me. You have to convince Angie not to perform the ritual. I'm begging you. Tenko bowed down as deep as she could.
Well,
I mean, that would have worked on Mio, I'm sure. Well then, let's go. What?
Huh?
We didn't even answer yet. Quit complaining
degenerate
and do
males.
this favour for me, you degenerate. I'm even bowing to you, and I would never do that for any male. That's not the best thing to say to someone you need a favour from. You're very
Ew.
sincere. I can tell that you're not used to asking others for help.
By the
So
way,
what will you do, Suichi? This seems like something you'd ignore. This is something I'd ignore? Who do you think I am? I'll do it.
No.
I was just thinking is all. I agree with Tenko that it's dangerous to go along with Monokuma's motive.
hey,
Then let's do
degenerate
something
male.
about it already. I thought males were supposed to be decisive.
Sneak attack.
I guess I'll forgive you though. Now let's convince Angie together. She should be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab. Together, I'm going to... Of course! I wouldn't ask just Suichi for help. I just agreed to help. And this is how you treat me? Oh well, let's go to Angie's lab. We'll walk. We'll walk. Well, we'll run, but we won't teleport. There we go. This is an unusual group of people. Tenko's a student council member, so I get why she's here. But Soichi, Maki, are you even allowed to be here? It's already night time. I was just keeping watch for everyone out during nighttime hours. Then I caught these two roaming around. Yep, I'm just doing my job as student council member, since I'm on the student council. Tenko, if you act that enthusiastic, you'll come across as suspicious.
I'm
Kokichi,
ready!
go back to your room and sleep. Oh, I see you take your job very seriously. But you shouldn't lie. What? Lie down on the job, that is. Well, good night. Do you think he could tell?
Like I
Who
can.
knows? It's hard to tell with him. He's always spouting random nonsense. Anyway, let's hurry. Angie's in a lab, right? I think this is the way. Didn't need to turn around. Almost level 50. Should we get a gun? So this is obviously where the ritual's going to happen. It's right here. Just when I reach my hand towards the door. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure that door is locked. Locked? That's right. Auntie did say that she locks the room when she's working. I grabbed the doorknob anyway just to test it. I think she's already dead. Move.
Got a minute?
Maki pushed me aside and began pounding on the door.
Hey.
Angie, open this door now. Maki, you can't do it like that. Stop being little Miss Impatient. Little old... She said little old, didn't she? Little old. Then how should I do it? Angie will open the door when a student council member calls for her. Tenko turned back to the door, gave it a few nervous knocks. Sorry, I very tentatively knocked on the table. Angie, it's Tenko. I want to talk to you about something. Can you open the door? Tenko, she's not dead. It's me.
Yes.
After Tenko opened the door... After Tenko answered, the door flew open. Can I help you?
Huh?
Why are Suichi and Maki here? I get it.
Oh.
You both want to join the student council, huh? Then you'll need to get acquainted with Ichua. I will introduce you to him.
So
Please come in.
divine.
It's not
No.
that.
Well,
Let's go in for now. We can talk inside, I
Well,
suppose. Invited by Angie, we stepped into a lab. But we weren't prepared for what we were about to see. That's very lifelike.
huh?
Kaede and Vantaro, Kurumi, Ryoma. It's quite a cool effect. They've just taken away the the outline, I think, and you know, some of the detailing. I made them. Don't they look lifelike? Are they made out of wax? Aren't they just divine? You made them. Yep.
Yep.
They're my very own handcrafted wax effigies. Wax effigies? Why?
Of
For
course.
the resurrection
of course.
ritual, of course. According to the Necronomicon. I love that the Necronomicon's in this. We need an effigy of the deceased to perform the ritual. So I went ahead and made these. Simple dolls probably would have been better, but once I got to work, a tutor took possession of me. Before I knew it, I had made these. What do you think? Aren't they amazing?
Ew.
Do such cool things so innocently. What? It's incredible. For a second I thought they were real. But just like the real... Yeah, just like the real thing, but... It looks exactly like Kurumi. But actually... The more I look at it, the more it looks like Vantara. But actually... It really looks like Ryoma. But actually... It looks exactly like Kaede. The face, the body, it looks like the real thing. But actually... The fact that Angie can do things like this without a care is what makes her too dangerous. Please, you have to stop Angie.
Well,
You tried persuading her first. Detectives are good at talking, right? I feel like she might have some misconceptions about detectives. But I know Maki isn't very good at persuading people, so it's up to me. Angie, could you please reconsider? I see, I see. Reconsider what exactly? The ritual
Remember,
you're trying to do. I don't think you understand how bad that might be. Remember what... This was what Monokuma's motive. If he wants us to do it, it can't be good. If the dead really can't really come back to life, so the people who died must still be alive.
no.
Angie, that's not possible. The bodies were not fakes. I'm positive, especially after seeing the wax effigies. The effigies were nearly perfect, but the real bodies still had traces of a soul. A soul? Oh, we've got a title for the episode, don't we? Traces of a soul. Also, I need to edit out the sneeze from the last episode, John. Don't forget to do that. It's embarrassing otherwise. Something that can never be replicated. No matter what technology you have, you can't fake a soul, apparently.
That's true.
Ryoma, Kurumi, Montaro, and Kaede are dead. I agree.
Okay.
I have no doubts that their deaths were real. Trust me, I've seen my fair share of dead bodies. I see, I see. If that's what Maki says, then maybe they really are dead. Then if we do the ritual, we will actually resurrect the dead? What a miraculous mystery.
Huh?
this is
What are you
stupid.
saying? Someone who has died can't be resurrected.
But
That's not what Atua says. He says if we redo the ritual, everyone who has died up till now will come back. So if those four really are dead, then the resurrection ritual will surely work. That must be right, because Atua is never wrong. You're not going to stop this, are you?
Of course, of
course not.
course.
This is Atua's will.
Hey,
This is your will, not Atua's.
No?
Nuh-uh, it's Atua's. Achua told me that our friends will come back to life if we do this ritual. We have to do it. We can't defy a direct command from Achua.
We'll get punished.
We'll get punished, you know. You're probably still worried about the motive, Suichi, but it's okay.
Atua has spoken.
Nothing bad will happen as long as you put aside all thoughts of escape.
Is that so?
Is that it? There's no point talking anymore. Are we done talking now? Because I'm still busy preparing for the ritual. If you're going to slow me down, I'll turn you into a wax effigy. Tenko, let's go back for now. I think we may need another plan. Okay.
Yes.
After failing to persuade Angie, we reluctantly left the lab.
Yaha!
Just gonna save my game? It's already nighttime, so please be careful as you head back to your rooms. And
Right.
it's safe to say that Tenko has betrayed the student council, right? Huh? It's okay, it's okay. I forgive you because Achua forgives you. He's such a softie, you know. I hope you recommit yourself to the student council and help us make this place our paradise.
Yes.
What's going on? Why are Suichi and Maki here? They're not on the student council and it's night time.
Himiko! It'll be
It's
okay.
Tenko simply betrayed the student council and brought these two to change my mind. She betrayed us. It sounds like a big problem, but if you're saying it's nothing then... Angie, you really are loved by Achua. And you are loved by Achua in return, Himiko. Stop it. You're making me blush.
Cut it out already!
Tenko walked by Himiko and gripped her firmly by the shoulders. Snap out of it. Aren't you a mage? That hurts. Let me go. Himiko, why can't you see that you've been brainwashed? If you can't see that, then you're not a real mage at all.
What was that?
Feeling
What's
angry?
wrong?
If you are, then show it. Get mad!
Himiko!
Get upset! Yell at me! Just fight back already! Do something! Ah, that's a really sad face. I know we've seen it before, but it's still a very sad face. Tenko, let's just leave it be for now.
Huh? I'm sorry.
I can't believe I just yelled at you. You must be tired, Tenko. I think it'd be best if you got some rest.
Sayonara.
Sounds good. Until then, I'll continue my preparations to welcome back our friend. Himiko didn't look Tenko in the eye. After leaving Angie's lab, the three of us returned to the dorms. Tenko, are you okay? I said all those horrible things to Himiko and now I don't know what to do. I know she'd never hate me, but she'd demote me from best friend to just a friend. You guys were best friends? Well, if you round up the nearest whole number, we were basically best friends. I feel like you're rounding a little up, little too much there. If you apologise, I'm sure she'll understand. That's right. We'll be like an old married couple. Once we've overcome this rough patch. Oh, that was a quick turnaround. You should let Suichi teach you how to apologise. He's really good at it. Really?
No.
That's the first time I've heard that. Don't worry, I'll use my own words to apologise to Himiko. Well then, see you tomorrow. Good night. Waving happily, Tenko returned to her room. She bounced back rather fast. I guess I didn't need to worry. Oh, you were worried? Huh?
What?
Is it weird for me to worry? You fuckhead.
Do you want to die?
Huh?
There's that habit again. Well, I suppose on the positive side, she's able to act more like herself around me.
Well,
What about that ritual? Have you given up on persuading Angie? I didn't
No.
want to give up, but changing her mind might require less orthodox methods. Some might say unorthodox methods. I need to think of another way. Less orthodox methods. Some might say unorthodox methods. Got it. I'll think about it. Like murder. Maki hurried back to her room. So Maki's gonna think about it too. I didn't expect that. But I'm glad. Especially now that I'm able to talk about things more with Maki. I don't know a lot about this place, but I don't know a lot about anyone either. Apart from Kokichi, of course. I spent a lot of time with him. And that maid, before she died. That could be a good thing. Or it could be a bad thing. I'll ask DDP. He knows about that sort of thing. Also, yoga. In a past life, I was a fish. I grew up in a pond in a ritual town, but I always dreamed of the city. One day, while my parents were feeding, I ran off to the city. Luckily, I was caught by a rich person who let me attend human school. But the other kids bullied me. They bullied me for silly reasons, because of my odor, and because of how I would flop around on my desk, and because of the way my mouth opened and closed as if I was dying. The trauma of my past life haunts me to this day. That's why I can never forgive bullying. I swear on my past life that I will get along with everyone. Rise and shine, Asime. Rise and shine. Got a cup of tea, it's fresh.
Huh?
It's got to be Maki, right? The intercom, this early in the morning, I wonder who it could be. Or maybe Tenko? Maki, I was right the first time around. What's with that
well,
face? You look like you just woke up. I just woke up! I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. You wake up to that? You rely on the announcement as your alarm clock. You'll start getting used to this place.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Hey!
It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual. Kaito. I heard from Maki Roll. It seems like Anji's going to do the ritual. Maki Roll. Don't give me such a weird nickname.
Ah!
You brought Kaito here, Maki. Is that
Why?
strange? Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less straightforward approach? Some might even say unorthodox. Kaito,
But-
you feeling okay? We don't have time to be worrying about me. We've got to put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. What's all this about?
Okay.
And then we can finally drop that topic, or else I'm not going to last. Not going to last. Kaito, are you scared?
Huh? No,
It's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
because...
Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since. We started talking about resurrecting the dead. Don't be stupid! There's no way! Saul's right.
got
Wait.
a minute?
I mean, the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared. It's not that I'm scared, it's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, zero gravity, but ghost stories. Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Oh, God damn it, game. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke. Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened. So let's hurry, stop Angie, so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. What are you looking at me like that for? Unbelievable. Always act like you're not afraid of anything. Let's just stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Mackie Roll. Hurry up.
I told
So-
you.
I played a game called Persona 5. You may have heard of it. And one of the big problems with Persona 5 is around the dating thing. Like, it has the same mechanic of this, that in your spare time, you can talk to whoever you like, right? And it's very engaging. Some might say it's actually the most interesting part of the game, because a load of your stats are also tied to it as well, so you have to do it. But because your character's silent, you don't actually have any natural rapport with anyone in any of the scenes outside of those things. So you'll get times like these where two of the NPCs clearly have a not a rapport, a chemistry. So in Persona 5, Anne and the blonde guy, I've forgotten his name, Skull, they've got chemistry. But like, because all the girls need to be dateable, like, just nothing ever happens there. Because they're all going to be interested in you, right? And if you pursue them all, they will all be dateable at the same time, which kind of makes the main character seem like a sociopath. Like, when you hear one, like, love confession, you kind of like, you know what, that's quite sweet. There's a love story here, it's quite well told. You know, it depends on the character you're doing it with, but it's not bad. But when you hear one after another, you're like, this guy's a sociopath. Like, I don't understand how, like, if hypothetically somebody in my office, say, somebody I barely even spoke to, somebody like not on my radar, confessed to me their love, I don't know, like, that would give me pause. Like, I'd have to think about that. Like, even if I'd never thought them in that way before, I'd think about that. What I wouldn't do is keep pursuing more. How many confessions can I get out of people? Because it just seems really predatory. Anyway, I guess what I'm saying in a roundabout way is that these two have quite good chemistry. And because the main character can't speak, he can't really have chemistry with anyone. Like, he doesn't even talk to people. People talk at him. Anyway. Seriously, don't call me Mackie Roll. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab, Mackie Roll. I can't believe someone your age would hide in bed because they're afraid of ghosts. Well, you know, this is just how my body is. Can't do anything about it.
Well,
But you can stand to be around assassins. But ghosts is where you draw the line. I've been told that I'm scarier than any ghost. I'm not scared of you at all. Didn't I tell you? You're just a weak coward. You've just started your training.
the idiot's
You
at
of
it
all people
again.
don't get to call me weak. Let's go and stop Angie. Let's walk again so we can bump into some other people along the way. What the hell does that say? Trials of a Drown? What does Trials of a Drown mean? John, what the hell did you write? "50, baby! Good morning, Kira. Good
Yes.
morning. Oh, well, if it isn't Kaito, are you feeling better already? Yeah, somehow. Sorry, though, we don't have much time to talk right now. Well, don't push yourself. Things feel amiss without your boisterous voice. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
My bad for making you worry. Yes,
That's right.
all because you were scared. Did you say something? It's nothing.
Shut up!
Right, Mackie Roll?
I
Quit
told
calling me
you.
Mackie Roll. Does that count as Sundere? Because she didn't open up, or is that slightly different? Good morning, Taiko. Good morning, Mackie. Good morning.
Okay.
Come
Hey,
on,
are you ignoring
man.
Suichi? What do you mean? It's proper manner to to Greek girls before degenerate males. More importantly, have you guys seen Himiko? I've not seen
No.
her. She's not in her dorms. I guess not. I didn't get an answer after I'd knocked on the door, so she must have gone out. Anyway, I'll go look for her. If you see her, please let me know. She must want to apologize for last night. It's very like Tenko to take action.
Hey!
So we can get in there before the end of the episodes. And we'll walk. Now, if I'm out of sync, that would sound terrible, so let's not do that again. Pitter, pitter, patter, pitter, 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 patter, patter. Yes, that. Stop talking, John. I did. I did. And I will continue talking when there's something new to talk about, which I expect will be pretty soon. You guys again. Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time? I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie. So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again. Ah,
Okay.
yes. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen. That's exactly right.
Hey.
It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
Sure,
But it's good that you're
whatever.
here. She won't open the door for anyone but members of the student council, right?
Then,
So tell Angie to open it for us. That's not possible. Not possible. I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must be really into her work. She won't come out.
huh?
Won't come out? Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both the door and the back ones are locked. Both doors are locked. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. These doors only lock from the inside, which means there's definitely someone in there. Any
Hey.
response? Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. No answer. We need to get inside right now. Why? But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do... I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting. You obviously didn't hear anything at all. Where did you come from? A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi's trick. The lockpicking. Lockpicking? During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get this lab door open? You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob. That's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. I've got a friend who's into lockpicking. Yes. Please, Kokichi, open the lock. It's rude to pick a lock without permission. Not if it uncovers a dead body, it's not. Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie. Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door. Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Are you ready?
See?
Open says me. That's simple. Not to brag, but I'm the ultimate supreme leader, you know. Lockpicking
Well,
seems more suited to petty thieves.
You got me!
That cuts real deep, Mackie. Let's get
All right.
inside. I'm worried about Angie. Yeah, you're right. Going in without permission. I won't cover for you when Angie gets mad, you know. What are you dragging your feet? Let's go in already. Let's hurry and check inside. Nothing's wrong, and that's fine. I need to get inside that lab. I'm worried about Angie. When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I nervous? I turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw... That's just the wax... Oh, that's not wax. A body has been discovered. Oh, wrong people.
This is an official
A
announcement.
body has been discovered. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. She puked again, and it's green this time. Monophone's green puke is said to be the omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? God damn it, what did I write down? Trials of a... what? Transfer student from beyond the grave. Deadly life.
Well then.
Let us pray for Angie. So that Achua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Achua, please take care of Angie.
It can't be.
Why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Achua with her?
You don't
Clearly
know?
she didn't. That's not true. Angie said Achua always by her side. By our side. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Achua, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Really?
Wait, this is a part of the killing game?
That's
What else
right.
could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her. By the way, so I've got a bunch of predictions that are on here. I'm not allowed to change these now because someone's died. Like, I'm gonna make a prediction. I know I mention this every single time, but just in case. I have a bunch of chapter predictions, and I have a prediction I make right before the trial starts. One of us killed her.
No
But
way!
why would someone do such awful thing? Is that really what happened?
Huh?
Could it be?
It's possible. The culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but...
Rise and shine, Earthside!
Oh, the transfer student, of course. Oh, yeah, it is green. A vomit-soaked entrance, how novel! And the puke is green again. That's a pretty ominous sign.
All that remains of a once
Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were going to make everyone get along.
the threshold of
It's
amazing
okay.
Don't worry, overcoming this will bring everyone closer. This has been the case so far, yes. Their bonds get stronger with each class trial, does it not? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how? Let's get started.
We are all
Conduct a
friends.
friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
We're on a threshold, we're halfway through. Oh look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it. Didn't you want to do it, Monophony?
So,
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days.
Remains of a once powerful nation.
What, Green Puke? This is really unlucky.
Right now,
so long.
threshold of
Farewell.
an amazing adventure.
So then,
Right, I'm gonna let you go here. I think it's a pretty good time to let you go. I've been John Fox on Channel John on the West. I've been having a Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.